Jalen Mills, welcome back to Gresh and Keefe. Good morning.
Good morning, man. How are you guys?
We're good. Biggest thing for you. How you feeling, friend?
Feel great, man. Feel great.
Are you 100?
Yes, indeed. I'm back.
All right.
There we go.
Very, very good. What can you tell us about this Cleveland offense? We know they got a big addition at wide receiver in Amari Cooper, but when you watch them through 5 games, what jumps out to you?
Man, you can see that they're a really disciplined team. Can't cut out how good that offensive line is and the job that they've been doing this year with, Chubb and Hunt behind him. And then as far as Brissett, finding in the passing game, open guys to throw it to and hitting on all cylinders, man. So.
When you look at the Browns' run game, I know Nick Chubb is really good, Jalen, but is there anything that stands out to you that is a little different, something maybe that you have to prepare for a little differently in terms of the way they go about running the ball with 2 guys in Hunt and Chubb who are pretty different, right?
Yeah, yes, indeed. They're different in their own ways, but I think also at the same time how they use both of them. Whether it's, Chubb in the first series and he's wearing guys down and you give him a breather and then you bring Hunt in, and he's wearing guys down. So I think that's kind of the biggest thing when you're saying what you're looking for is, knowing that those guys are different in their own unique ways, but they are also kind of the same.
When there's injuries on the team and you have guys that they're limited or whatever and you don't know what their game status is, when do you find out who's a go? Like, do you guys find out on Friday? For example, at the quarterback position right now for you guys, will you know on Friday, or are you not going to know until Sunday who it is? How do defensive players know who the starting quarterback is, or whether it's other injuries on the offensive side as well?
Yeah, I think that's just really based off the coaching staff and how they handle it. Us as a defense, our task at hand is already big enough, so. My biggest thing is just trying to control what we can control. And if guys are ready, coaching staff will make that call. And if not, coaching staff will make that call as well.
Jalen Mills here with Gresh and Keefe on this Patriots Friday. Jalen joins us on the Harbor One hotline. A shutout last week. I asked Matt Jude on this, but I'm curious for your thoughts about, to us on the outside, it feels like the shutout really matters. Does it matter as much to you guys in the room?
I think at the end of the day, it's really more about wins, at the end of the day, and that's what we were trying to do, trying to get a win in that win column, a W in that win column. We fell short, past couple weeks. Shutout is always nice, as a defense, that just lets collectively, as the 11 players on the field and then the coaching staff as well, we prepared very well, and guys are going out there executing at a fast pace. But I think at the end of the day, the win is more important.
Have you been watching these Thursday night football games?
Yes, I have. I'm a fan of the game for sure.
Are you a fan of the Thursday night football games?
Depends if I'm watching them playing. So
yeah, well, watching. Obviously, the last couple of weeks they have not been the most exciting games to watch. But I'm also wondering, as a player, that short week. I know Thursday night football has been a thing now for a very long time. But just what are your thoughts on playing a game on such short rest?
Yeah, my biggest thing is what I was taught, by my old defensive coordinator and Jim Schwartz. Is these Thursday night games. Of course, everybody knows that there's going to be walkthroughs and everything going to practice because it is a short week. And everybody also knows that, each team is running on films. It's the attention to detail, in those walkthroughs. When after practice, getting in, in that film room and just trying to learn how best, that team is going to attack you. It's a short week, so offenses and defenses, they can't put in too many plays, So it's really just all about executing at a high level. So I think the biggest thing is it's the mental part of the game. When you're talking about these Thursday night games, everybody's running on fumes, like I said.
We talked to Adrian Phillips last week, Jalen, and he was tweeting out during the Thursday night game some stuff that we were able to bring up to him. I'm curious from your end, how do you watch football? Like, do you watch it almost like you're watching film, or can you watch a game like a fan?
Yeah, it's definitely like how I watch film. Also, especially when, it's certain offenses who, just historically, they run things a certain type of way, whether it's first, second, third down, whether you're in the red zone, whether it's 2 minutes, do they have timeout? Do they have timeout? Do they not have timeout? So I definitely watch it in that way to where, I'm trying to call out plays and different things like that, just so I can always have my mind on the game.
Last week, you guys get to wear the red jerseys and the white helmets. Personally, I think that's the best combination that you guys have. What do you think of the throwbacks?
Tell me about it, man.
Yeah, okay, all right,
Yeah, man.
good. Yeah.
I wish we could wear those year round, man. Those red jerseys with the white helmets, man. They're special, man. It's a different feel for sure. I wish those were our regular home jerseys, man.
Same.
Are you ready to play on a field with an elf?
Is that what that is in the middle of the field?
That is Brownie the Elf.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I probably really only notice it in pregame when I'm doing my jog around and stuff like that. But yeah, as ready as I could be, I guess.
Jalen Mills, thank you, friend. We appreciate it. Stay healthy, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.